Hi everybody, welcome back. This is Gina, and today is day 2's prompt, November prompt by Little Bit of E-Design on Instagram. So I'm using some leftover paint on a foam stamp. This came from my daughter's stamps that I bought her. I got them in a variety store, I believe, a while ago. So I wanted to use the other side of that pattern paper, which was handmade by me. I squirted some paint, smushed it together, and let it dry, and created that fantastic design on the other side. So I decided I wanted to use the other side, but I wanted that shape. So I stamped on it, dried it, and now I'm cutting it out to get the flower shape of the other side of the page. Oh, the page that I'm working on today is pre-painted with Tempera paint, black Tempera paint. The Tempera paint I use is from Faber Castell. Yeah, it's nice. It's not diluted. It's very nice and rich. So I actually only used one coat and it's super black. So I put it against the page and I realized I actually prefer the yellow side. So go figure, right? Now I'm using my craft knife to cut out those white centers. We call it centers. Yeah, because we don't need that. That's not part of the flower. So this was a little challenging because I didn't realize the tip of the knife was a bit. It's not as sharp as it used to be. So I actually need to just clip off the tip. So the center was a bit challenging, and I looked over and I saw my punch. So I said, yes, I'll use this instead. And I'm like, why didn't I try this before? So it worked perfectly. It's not supposed to be a perfect circle, but I'll take it. So now I'm gonna put that, because the prompt is little. So I'm doing a little flower on a biggish page. It's big compared to the size of the flower, right? So that's my take on little. Now I'm going to paint some stems, but because the page is black, I'm going to first paint the stems in white and then paint it over with the color. So I'm using Gesso. You could use any kind of paint you have if you decide to try something like this. But there are actually some paints that paint really well on black and they show up, like they pop. My paint isn't like that. So I have to do it white first and then paint it over it. So I'm gluing my flower down now with my fantastic tacky glue. Right, so I was reminded when I was doing this that if I don't allow the first layer to dry, when I go in with my second layer, it's gonna just come all the way up. So a reminder, when you go in with your first layer of your white, dry it, then do your second layer. Otherwise, it's just gonna take it all off. So I'm drying it now before I go in with my green. Now I'm going in with my grass. I'm gonna do the same technique. I'm gonna do my white, then I'm gonna add my green, and I'm also gonna add some yellow to just give it different shades instead of just one shade of grass. Now I'm going in with my white gesso again to put some splatters to the top of my page and to the sides. I covered the left side so that I don't get any splatters on that side, and I really should have covered the flowers so I could get the splatters closer to the flower, but I was just being lazy. I'm also going in with a bit of yellow just to tie in with the flower, the color of the flower. And that's really it for the page. So I really hope that you enjoyed it. Oh, here I was trying to decide if to add a little squiggly design around the flower. I really wanted to. I actually saw it in my mind and I left it. I said, nope, Gina, that's it, leave it. Enough. Sometimes less is more. So I left the page as is. So again, thank you so much for joining me for day 2. I know I'm late, but prompt 2, little. And I really hope that you join in. It would be lovely. And you could send your pictures on Instagram. So we look forward to seeing your pics and what you came up with for day 2 prompt, little. Bye. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.